Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on an opportunity with Pinterest. I do have other data entry type of jobs as well in association with this particular role. Let's talk about Pinterest for a second. Pinterest falls within the category of social media, similar to Facebook, as well as LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Pinterest is one of the earlier ones, and basically you get to post whether it's designs, depending on what you're into, you can showcase all of that on Pinterest. Right now, they are looking for a senior compliance specialist. This is a privacy role, senior compliance specialist, and it's in the area of privacy. So for this particular role, as you can tell from the title, your focus is going to be privacy, making sure that the organization remain compliant with different rules that are set in place, whether it's from a public perspective or internal perspective. As I said before, Pinterest is a platform where people find new ideas every day. It's where they get inspiration, dream about new possibilities, and plan for what matters most. Our mission is to help those people find their inspiration and create a life they love. If you're in your role, you be challenged to take on what upholds this mission and pushes Pinterest forward. You will grow as a person and leader in your field, all the while helping pinners make their lives better in the positive corner of the internet. Again, looking to help create a safe and conducive environment internet space, because that's something that continues to be a challenge of our society today. The internet is continually evolving to a mind of its own, and having some rules and regulations in place to keep that controlled is something that every organization continue to seek after. So with that being said, right, they are looking for someone to again become part of their organization, especially with the regards to establishing policies and processes around privacy, making sure that people continue to stay within those parameters that have been set in place, and whenever is need to take action, taking those respective action as quickly as possible to resolve any type of issues. So what you would do, you partner with cross-functional teams to operationalize new regulations within the privacy ops team, own the response and resolution of high priority escalations and incidents, identify inefficiencies and opportunities to improve privacy operations, develop a deep understanding of privacy ops in terms of workflows, and drive improvements to help with scaling. They're looking for somebody that has an experience working in privacy or closely related regulatory operations, willingness to learn multiple sets of policies and adapt to changes, someone who has some experience with Zendesk, strong written and verbal communication. This position is not available for relocation assistance. They already have that on here because this is a fully remote position, right? You're saying this role will be in the office for in-person collaboration one time per quarter, and therefore can be situated anywhere in the country. So what they're saying basically is that they will have a one-time commitment on a quarterly basis, which makes sense. And I think a lot of organizations do this, even though it's fully remote roles. They do have something they call on-site every now and then. They have maybe one every 3 months. So I think that's what they're talking about here. And a lot of organizations are trying to adapt that style so as to continue to get people to know each other, especially people that work together in the same team. And with this position, the salary is between $95,000 and $196,000 per year. So that's Pinterest. We have another position open right now with WCG, and the title is data coder. This is a part-time position. So data coder, and it is part-time and is fully remote. With this position, the expectation is to have a bachelor's degree in any area of study, or even if you're currently enrolled in your undergrad, trying to get your undergrad degree, you can still apply for this position. And the salary range is between $20 and $26 per hour. That is the range. With this position, attention to detail, someone who can analyze information very quickly, someone who is dependable, who's able to manage multiple projects, a problem solving oriented person, patient, and willingness to learn. Essential responsibility to perform jobs successfully. An individual must be able to perform each essential duty. The requirements listed below are representative of knowledge, skills, and ability that are required. You're going to be doing a lot of research. You're going to be working off of WCG database on their different platforms, ensuring that information from one to the next are actually in compliance. They do a lot of biopharmaceutical R&D, so research and development. They are looking for somebody who is interested in something like that. This is a fully remote role and it is part-time. So if you are into data, like I think this is really a good opportunity to potentially apply for. All right, so that's the second role. And then the third position that I have is with Barnard Health. And this position is titled Healthcare Scheduler. You're going to really be helping to put schedules together. So that's really what this position is. You're going to be making sure that any type of surgery that needs to happen, any type of procedures that needs to happen, helping to make sure that those procedures are on the calendar. So this position is fully remote, but right now they are opening it up only for Colorado residents. There are different shifts. So the shift is 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. They also have different breaks that they've highlighted here, 30-minute lunch break, 2 15-minute breaks, and they also have those highlighted here. So even though this is a fully remote role, it looks to me that the expectation is to be at your computer at all times, because there are going to be a lot of expectation with this position. I feel you are going to need to be on your computer doing a lot of scheduling, reviewing a lot of codes, making sure that whatever needs to be put on the calendar are put on the calendar in a timely manner, collaborating with different doctors or other clinicians to ensure that what you think needs to happen is accurately reflected and so forth. So to be successful, they have it on here, right? You should be helpful, courteous when answering telephone calls. Ultimately, an exceptional scheduler should be able to build and maintain good rapport with physicians and staff, like I said before, right? Because these are your go-to people. So really having that very good relationship is going to help you be successful at your job. So with this position, the salary is $18.69 to $28 dollars and 3 cents per hour. So they also have on here that is based on education as well as experience. And because this is only to Colorado residents, so likely this is the salary. So your experience will then now determine where you fall within that bracket. Okay, that's the third position. The last position that I am going to be sharing in this video is with USA Jobs, and it is titled Credentialing Specialist. They also have other positions. They have a provider enrollment specialist role. They have a clinician scheduler here as well. They have multiple positions right here that are open. You just want to look out for this one that says Virtual USA. Virtual USA means that it's fully remote. And these are the multiple positions they have. And this organization is US Acute Care Solutions. US Acute Care Solutions. And they have a little synopsis about them here, saying in our physician-owned company, we are empowered to act and wholly dedicated we are wholly dedicated to serving our patients. Both clinical and non-clinical employees feel a deep obligation to providing superior acute care, and we hold ourselves accountable to this mission. Everyone at USACS is offered competitive compensation and benefits, world-class retirement, and an uncommon camaraderie that stems from our culture of physician ownership. So this is a more like a clinic. So they're called US Acute Care Solutions, and they offer multiple opportunities. So if you are interested in any of these opportunities, I'm going to be putting the specific links to each of these ones, at least these three: the provider enrollment specialist, the credentialing specialist, as well as the clinician scheduler. I will make sure I include it in the description of this video so that you can go straight and submit your applications to them. One of the things I do want to call out as well is that I always like whenever organizations give you an email or someone to contact, it's always helpful So especially when you submit your application and maybe you've been waiting for a while and you're not sure who to really reach out to, it's always helpful to have somebody. There's no guarantee they will respond to you though, but at least it's available. Those are the last positions for this video. We're going to open up one and let's see this provider enrollment one. This one, basically, you are going to be helping to complete any type of re-enrollment or a peer re-enrollment process. You're going to be helping to prepare all of the applications. You're going to be helping to ensure that they are approved. Once they've been approved, kind of making sure that all their credentials, whatever the case may be, they are in place, helping to secure meetings, helping to understand any type of like state requirements that needs to happen from an insurance perspective now, right? So what it is that all of these doctors, some of them may want to take specific insurance, or it could be that all of them can take all of the insurances, right? Kind of outreaching those insurances and letting them know that this is the name of the doctor, this is the license. We want them to be contracted with you on a physician to insurance perspective. In some cases, the facility will already be in contract, but now just on an individual basis, having that contract in place between the physician and the insurance is also important, especially during one-on-one type of services, or in some cases even surgery and so forth. So it's just important to have everybody in contract so that if the facility is already in network with insurance, it makes sense that there are doctors that are also in network, because doctors bill separately from the facility. The facility is where they see you. However, their services are more one-on-one. The salary range for this is between $16 and $30 per hour. They do have some preferred education and experience, so they don't have any requirements. This is 2 years of office experience or college coursework, and then knowledge of health plan, billing, as well as enrollment. And those are preferences. You can still apply as long as you have these, which is just being able to be attentive, someone who's a problem solver, analytical, and so forth. So that is one example I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to make sure that I include the links for these 3 roles in the description so that you can go ahead and apply to them. So those are all the roles. I hope you find these leads helpful. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. Till next time, I wish you guys all the very best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.